It's Mickadee TV, and this is part two of a three-part video series of our movie review of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Enjoy.
The guy checking out Newt's suitcase sees the pastries. The what was her name? Tina.
Tina.
Tina. She's like, okay, well, we have to take you guys to my place because we can't have you running around because I don't trust you. And then they do it anyway,
They do it anyways.
which is where we meet
Queenie.
the
Queenie
psychic.
is, yeah, the mind-reading psychic. Well, more of a mind reader than
More
a
of a
psychic.
Yeah, no.
Psychic
mind reader.
reads the future.
Yeah, reads
Mind,
the future.
she's more of an ESP mind reader.
Yeah.
And she can read people's minds, which is kind of cute because she's a little. She gets maybe a little intrusive, but she does it because she's curious, I think, more than anything.
Well, Kowalski doesn't care.
And Kowalski doesn't care, no.
Yeah. The only time it annoyed him is because she kept talking before he talked because she reads his thoughts.
Read his thoughts, yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and they hang out there, and then when they go to bed.
Yeah, Kowalski's all snug as a bug.
Yep, snug as a
Newt
bug.
just slams the suitcase on the floor, opens it, and jumps in down the ladder.
Yep, and goes into an extra dimensional space or whatever where he has his.
What's it called in D&D? It's demi-dimension.
Yeah, demi-dimension, where there's other beasts that he takes care of, fantastic beasts, and he has his like little home or base or whatever that is.
Yeah, that's where he keeps everything.
And Kowalski goes down and follows him.
Yeah,
and
hesitantly.
Yep, hesitantly. And the one thing I liked was that little green creature he had with them.
Yeah.
It was like this plant-like creature.
It's revealed to be really, really important.
Yeah, and he wanted to like leave him down there
with the other ones,
with his other friends, and he wouldn't go. And then he's like, "This is why they think I show you favoritism."
Yeah, which is the reason why he's not allowed in the herd.
Yes,
because he's showing favoritism to that one, and then it just prolongs it.
Yeah.
But Kowalski says after he sees all the things, he's like, "I know this is real because I'm not smart enough to make this up."
Yes.
That's
one of my favorite lines from that movie. It's like, I know this ain't real, or this is real, because this is not something I would make up in my brain. So
I would have a hard time believing.
I would have a hard time too.
because I could make that up. I can see my brain doing that.
I don't see my brain doing it if I'm sleeping.
So efficiently.
but yeah, I could maybe come up with ideas like it, but not in my dreams. So
yeah,
and we get to see all the creatures. They see all the beasts.
And Newt talks about how they can be used for medicine and stuff.
Yep.
Which is how he fixes the bite that Kowalski gets on his neck.
Yep, that's true. He helps Kowalski get healed from one of the monsters that escaped his case. It bit him in the neck.
Yeah.
And what was it doing to him? It causing him.
It was causing him semi-paralysis.
Semi-paralysis, yeah. Yeah, and Kowalski just didn't look comfortable at all.
Well, I mean, he got comfortable once he was in the bed.
Yeah, once he was in the bed, he was starting to feel better.
Yeah, and then Newt made him go down anyway.
Yeah. So, and then they went off to look for the other monsters.
They went off for the rhino specifically.
The rhino creature.
With the fire in its horn.
With the fire in its horn, and Newt was trying to coax him into the case and was doing this like
dance,
mating dance or whatever dance.
And he had the perfume thing on.
And he had the perfume thing, but then Kowalski accidentally poured some on him.
Well, he already had somebody put more on.
He poured more on, and then the rhino creature went after Kowalski to try to mate with him.
And then Kowalski climbs up the tree, and then the rhino uses its horn to burn down the tree.
Yep.
And then Newt gets his wand stolen from a monkey.
Oh yeah, gets stolen from a monkey.
Which is the reason why Newt can't save him right away.
Yeah, can't save him right away.
And then they wind up managing to shove it into the case as they're doing this weird ice skating thing on it. It's a surprisingly good scene for how silly it is. It's meant to be silly, though.
Yeah, and yeah, Kowalski has this like protective gear on him that looks kind of funny.
Old football gear.
Old football gear.
No, both of them had it on it.
Yeah, they both had it
on.
No,
it was just
Oh, was it just
It
Kowalski?
was just Kowalski because he was the bait.
Yeah, he was the bait. So, what else is happening during this time? There's a side story with Credence.
Oh yeah, Credence. I always forget about him.
Credence is like another main character who's with the orphanage. Kind of. I mean,
he's a semi-antagonist.
Yeah, he's semi-antagonist. He's actually a creature that is very dangerous.
Well, he's not a creature. He's just a wizard with. I can't remember. I forget what the definition.
Skian or
no, it's it was oboe something.
Oh, yeah.
But he had a condition.
He had a condition.
I think it was. Oh no, I remember the rule for it now. I was trying to remember why this happens. It's what happens when a wizard never casts the spell.
Right.
Is what.
Yeah. So.
He is.
And he was responsible for killing the son of a major. Of a rich guy.
No, not political.
He was an editor of a newspaper. Yep. And so he was responsible because the guy treated him bad too. But yeah, so you had that side adventure, and then you had Grinwald talking to him.
The spoilers.
Oh, not Grinwald, Graves.
Yeah, Graves.
the one of the head magic guys there interrogating him and finding out.
Okay, we're gonna no spoilers past this point.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Grindelwald is the same guy as Graves.
Grindelwald is the same guy as Graves. Yes.
Porgs can fly.
And Graves is looking for someone that's extremely powerful that he said he had a vision of or something.
Yeah, he had a vision of an orphan girl, but winds up being the dude.
It winds up being Credence.
Yeah, because Credence was standing next to her, is what he said.
So, and he betrayed Credence, and Credence got all mad, and he started freaking out.
Yep.
And then when he started freaking out, that's when Well, before that, they found the remaining beasts. They looked for the snake beast.
Yeah, the snake bird.
The snake bird.
Which is pretty funny because they have to trick it into shrinking.
By
putting food inside a teapot.
Yeah, teapot.
So it forces it to shrink to go inside, and then they slam the tea lid on it.
And then how did they find the invisible creature?
It was next to the snake.
It was next to the
distracted
snake.
by it. And remember, the invisible creature can predict what's going to happen in the future, and he winds up saving Kowalski.
Oh yeah, that's right. He saves Kowalski.
He pushes Kowalski out of the way, and then Newt gets grabbed instead.
Yep.
Because Newt can defend himself.
So, and that's what I liked about this movie. There was like a main story going on, but then they had felt like their side stories of like trying to get the beasts back, and the character development of it all. Yeah. But then Credence becomes this big, mean, horrible creature or whatever, and starts going on a rampage through the city. And Newt goes on to find him and talk to him and settle him down. And Graves shows up and tries to get Credence on his side too.
Which obviously doesn't work because he already lost his trust like twice.
Yeah, and they're down in the subway trying to talk to Credence. Newt has some success, but then Graves comes.
No, they had success.
They had success, but then Graves comes and starts attacking Newt and trying to get Credence.
And then it works again, but who shows up? The Americans.
Well, Tina shows up.
Oh yeah, Tina shows up
to calm Newt down, or
when
Credence
Newt stops
down,
working.
Because Newt wasn't really working, and then she was getting Credence, and then the American wizards show up.
No, we just call them the Americans.
They
are the Americans.
In an American fashion, instead of listening to Newt, they shoot Credence.
Like 50 of them.
And they kill him. And even
the Dark
Graves,
Wizard,
the Dark Wizard, Grinwald was upset about them killing Credence. He didn't even want to see Credence get killed.
Because he was trying to use him.
Well, he was trying to use him.
But he was still pissed.
He was still